Sunshine State, where the nerds play. There's a YouTuber who's leading the way. Yeah. He's got a passion for all things nerdy. Dungeons and Dragons, his world's not blurry. From comics to movies, he's got it all. He's an Outpost nerd living in a geeky world with his lightsaber shining. He's a Star Wars swirl through galaxies and adventures. He'll take you there, take you there. He's an Outpost nerd, no one can compare. Nerd power. Yeah, he's the king of nerds, catching that flare.
Hello, my nerd geeks and dweebs, and welcome to another transmission from the Outpost Nerd. I am the nerd of the Outpost, and today on this transmission, we'll be talking about the trailer for Fallout Season 2. So let's get into it. First thing we have here is a faction from the Mojave Wasteland, the Kings. Now, the Kings are a gang of Elvis impersonators, and looks like some of them have been turned to ghouls. So let's go on. Ooh, one of the big bad monsters of the Mojave is a rad scorpion. Ooh, I remember playing many hours and dealing with these bad boys. Of course, we got the rad roaches on the attack, giant scorpions and roaches. What's not to love in the Mojave Wasteland?
But good people? No.
Yeah, good people aren't that abundant in. So we're going back to Vault 33. Let's see what else.
Be a good person too.
All the Vault dwellers.
Cozy little impenetrable home. You have to steal and stab and fib all the goddamn time just to get by.
So Norm still looks like he's stuck in the other vault with all the cryogenically frozen executives of Bud and his buds from season 1. The Ghoul and Lucy are still together. It's gonna be interesting to see how they get along.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
Gonna bring him to justice.
Man, justice is a short supply.
Themselves matters. They don't give up hope.
The stuff we fight for, story has it.
So here it looks like we have from the NCR, the New California Republic, which supposedly we saw in California itself, the big crater from their capital. And so a lot of people thought in season 1 that the NCR, which it's supposed to be the big powerhouse superpower country within the California area of the wasteland.
We used to believe in those things too.
I wasteland for 200 years. I've kept myself alive.
Ooh.
For a reason.
I don't think the ghoul wants to find his family to reunite. I think he wants revenge on his ex-wife.
Family.
This is going to be interesting. Oh, that. So here we see the Brotherhood of Steel, and what's odd about this one, we see more than one airship. See, in Fallout, the Pridwin, which was the Brotherhood of Steel airship that brought the Brotherhood to the Commonwealth, to the Boston Wasteland, was supposed to be one of a kind. Here we see at least 4. I was counting 4 in that shot. And here, coming out of the desert, I'm guessing this is something from the Big Empty, which is supposed to be this huge super think tank of mad scientists in the Mojave Wasteland. So Vault 33 looks like they finally leave the vault and go out to the world themselves. And here we see more Brotherhood arriving.
I understand we're discussing a civil war.
Why him? Kumail Nanjiani, or however you say his name. I'm not a fan of his. I wasn't a fan of his in the Eternals. So he comes back as I'm thinking this Saxon or Maxon like character. He's a high-ranking. The Maxons are the leaders of the Brotherhood of Steel, the founding family of the Brotherhood of Steel, I should say.
I must not have gotten my invitation.
So we see Brotherhood of Steels and the robots that occupy New Vegas fighting. So I'm guessing there's going to be a war between Mr. House and New Vegas, the Brotherhood, and maybe another faction or two. Lucy's finally learned how to handle a gun herself, it seems. A real gun, not that trank gun that she had in their first season. And there's Mr. House. We met Mr. House in the first season in the board meeting. Mr. House is one of the richest men in the world and is one of the reasons that Vault Tech wants to drop the bombs that we saw in the first season. Supposedly, in Fallout New Vegas, your courier who gets a chip that's supposed to activate the city's defenses, and you meet Mr. House alive, per se.
We're actually beginning to get along.
Oh, and here's a great shot of Lucy with one of the iconic weapons of Fallout. The Power Fist is one of my favorite weapons. Power Fist just allows you to slam and just punch with so much extra power. One of the best weapons in the games. One of my favorites, I should say. And here we have a look of one of the other factions I was talking about. So we have the faction of New Vegas, Mr. House. We have seen what I believe is the NCR, New California Republic. We saw the Brotherhood of Steel, and now we have Caesar's Legion, which is a Roman-esque group that has been at war with NCR in many iterations. I think here we're seeing them for the first time in the TV universe. Yep, Caesar's Legion. See, they're very Roman Legion-esque. Hank back up to his old mad scientist tricks.
Try again.
Ooh. So were they either run out of the vault, or did they leave on their own? That's what I think we're going to find out in the season. Ooh, I love this shot of Power Armor Maximus taking on a Deathclaw, one of the biggest, baddest monsters in the Wasteland.
So this is Vegas, huh? I'd ask why my dad ran into a den of monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
Shut the fudge up. That's funny. That's always made me laugh. And he looks at her like, "Are you fucking insane?" Fallout Season 2. I cannot wait. Another month, though. No. So there we are, the Fallout Season 2 trailer. It's going to be action-packed. I think if they can hold up to what they did in the first season, it's going to be another home run for Amazon Prime. So that's my thoughts on it. It's going to be amazing. They're really sticking to the source material. It's really, Fallout is a love letter to the fans of a great, fun franchise. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing my thoughts with me. Thank you for listening. I'm Nerd of the Outpost. Find your passion and nerd out about it. I love y'all. I'm gone.
Lost in space, I found my place. In this outpost of solitude, my way. Binary code run through my veins. With every beat and beep, I feel no pain. Signing off, it's time to go. Goodbye, my nerdy friends. See you later. I know through the stars. 'cause we've shared this ride. But now it's time to say goodbye, farewell.